Well, what's going on, guys? Northeast Tall Farmer here with another video. Just want to we're just going to talk about noise and emissions. Not so much emissions part, but noise, right after the intro. Don't miss any videos that I upload on this YouTube channel. Why don't you hit that red subscribe button today so you don't hit anything. If you like old trucks, tractors, anything with an engine, I'd encourage you to hit that red subscribe button. What are you waiting for? Go ahead and do it right now. Let's keep going with the video. So in today's video, we're going to talk about noise and how you can dampen that noise down on your tractor, gator, whatever the heck you have that makes noise, that has an engine. You see how John Deere has a turnout on the exhaust? Well, when my grandpa restored this tractor, I think it was 2006, he had the turnout facing that way. When you're sitting up on the seat, when you're sitting up on the operator's station like I am, that turnout was turned this way, whereas the noise was blowing right back in your face and your ears and making the tractor louder than it actually was. That is why I have went and turned it out to the side. I could have actually went a little bit more, but that's okay. And I went and put a zip screw in it to make sure it stays in place. Now, this turnout, I believe, I've never looked, it is, I want to say, just a little bit taller than a canopy. So you're still getting a good fair amount of that noise blowing right back in the operator's area with the turnout facing towards, well, the inside of the canopy. Makes it just that much noisier. Canopy is nice for them really hot days like we have experienced in Northeast Ohio already. You definitely don't want to go under trees and things like that. I think that's one of the reasons why my grandfather turned it that way. So when you went under a tree, you didn't break the muffler off and crack the manifold, the exhaust manifold. So I've went and turned it, and it is mucho quieter. It's still noisy, but it is a whole heck of a lot quieter. We're in a building taking a look at this 4020, which has a rain cap on it, okay? Now, rain caps are nice because A, you don't have to worry about a turnout if you don't have one on your tractor. You can just go to Tractor Supply, buy your rain cap, and be done with it. This one I would like to think is original with the tractor. It's been on it ever since my father bought it when he was 15, I think. This is a 68 4020. And I know people are going to argue, just like I'm going to argue, that having the rain cap turned around, again, facing the operator's area, is just as noisy as with a turnout on that 3010 with the canopy. Now, when the rain cap opens, what's going to happen? That noise is going to hit that cap and deflect back towards the operator's area. That is why I like rain caps either turned to the side or out front, so they are this way, okay? and the hinges at the back of the muffler. I know there's people who are going to argue it makes the tractor a whole heck of a lot quieter with the rain cap hinged on the other side, preferably on the back side rather than the front side like it is now. But to each your own. We have a 1150 case dozer, and the rain cap, with it being like it is now, it is exactly the same height as the operator station. And that thing just, it don't have, that rain cap is too heavy. It flutters and weights down all the time and just blows the soot and everything right back in your face, and it is just aggravating as I'll get out, because the machine is twice as noisy with the rain cap, just like this, as it would be turned around the other way. I know I'm right. Or just like this Heston, it has a corner exhaust. Now, the nice thing about this exhaust in this Heston is how good griefily tall it is. Now, it only used to be about, I think somewhere in the neighborhood of like that tall or something, because we used to have a mower, or that sickle bar mower would go on this and you couldn't get under trees right. Well, the couple years ago, I believe the manifold bolts rotted away on this, and the pipe was no good. So we went to White's Farm Supply, ordered a new muffler, and it already come with the turnout like it is supposed to have on it. And let me tell you, at 1500 RPM, this thing is quiet. Now, why do I say quiet? Because the exhaust gases, the fumes are going up and out, far away from the operator's area. Now, I'm not making this up whatsoever. You guys can, y'all have an opinion. You can chew on it how you want. But I'm just telling you firsthand. Exhaust, tall, and away from the operator's cab. That goes for turnouts, rain caps, you name it. Just that exhaust needs to be up, and if it's going to have a rain cap, that rain cap needs to be hinged on the back end, so that way it opens and closes and dampens the noise like it is supposed to do. John Deere 7810, 7200, 7810, 70, what? I already said 7200, 7810, 7800. 7200 John Deere, 8300 John Deere, they all have, and the 6120, they all have corner post exhaust. They are very, very quiet. You don't have to look through the center of the hood like on them two older John Deeres, but it is what it is. Things change the bigger you get into your tractors and agricultural machinery. Now, remember a moment ago how I was talking about we were going to be getting into the pollution aspect of mufflers and things like that? Well, here we are. 2015 John Deere 6120E with, unfortunately, diff. Do we like it? No. Are we learning to adapt to it? Yes. Just like our road trucks, they're government juice. But the two RDs and the the two RD Max and the Western Star, they are pre-def, and the two white and the white single axle on the red one are thankfully all pre-def. This, not so much. So therefore, you cannot alter the muffler whatsoever. Does it stick up above the top of the cab? You bet you a chocolate chip cookie it sure does.
only by like maybe not even a ½ inch. You can see right there. That's why you don't go under trees with this one, because if you hurt that muffler, rip it right off the stand there, it's big money to get it fixed, because it's got, I'm guessing, a diesel particulate filter in it, and it's big money to have the dealer come out and put a new one on it, blah 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 blah. Okay, can you get the def deleted off, like let's say a pickup truck, a dump truck, anything newer than 2015, whether it be a tractor, a combine, anything? You could, but then you would never be able to sell it, or have the dealer work on it, because, well, you would just be causing a whole lot of problems, and butt aches and everything else. It's just easier just to leave things alone and just, unfortunately, go with the times. You're just, yeah, all that engine's doing is you're just basically putting soot in the bottom of the engine, and then so many hours later that engine's gonna go kaput because of all that soot laying in the bottom of it, because there's a filter that's plugged with the soot from just a whole bunch of stuff, and it just, yeah, it's aggravating having to take trucks to the dealer all the time to get the particulate filters changed, blah 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 blah. Why weren't things just left alone? Why did they have to come out with this hoopla nonsense government stuff? Because I'm sure some tree hugger probably cried and complained that, oh, diesel smoke from trucks is polluting the environment, my lungs, blah blah blah. It's like, and somebody in higher management probably listened, and yeah, it just created a whole mess. But we're just learning to deal with it as it is. Just like all three of these gators that we own, the muffler is pointed down, making the machine a whole heck of a lot less noisy than if it was pointed straight up or out to the side. It's a lot better to have it pointed down on these UTVs, because A, you can't do nothing with a tipping bed as far as running exhaust, so it's just better to run it straight down. Ain't that right, Mr. Rooster? We'll catch you guys next video. Thanks for watching.